Lisa, and I am your host for this podcast. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. Guys, a lot has changed in the month. It has been quite a ride. I'm currently recording this in the office at the studio that now I can sit in. There's still some boxes and flooring and things around me, but it's usable. And I'm looking out into the main area of upstairs that we have been working so hard on. And it's like crazy because I don't think I recorded this or in here since before I even pulled any of the carpet, I think. And yeah, it's been so busy since then that I haven't gotten much of a chance to like sit and like take it all in until like right now. And it's just crazy. This episode is going to be on the maybe one day quote or saying that I feel like most people say, oh, maybe one day I'll have X, Y, or Z, or maybe one day I'll be doing X, Y, or Z, things like that, because like it can actually happen. The maybe one day can really be a real like one day thing and not even crazy far in a time frame. I just often hear people hold themselves back or say maybe one day instead of like, no, one day I will have X, Y, or Z or do or be whatever it is. And I say that everyone's like holding themselves back because like it can actually happen. So why not, if you really, really want something, why not start saying it like, oh, well, whenever I have that, you know what I mean? Not like take the if out. So what got me thinking into all of this is that I think I was explaining the business and how everything came to be to someone, which I still need to do on here. So I believe that'll be the next episode. But I remember when I was renting out my second room of the studio, no, this was like 2 years ago, and I was going to make it into like a waiting area and like kind of like put my storage units in there too for like supplies. I remember my dad was like, oh, like maybe one day you can own the building. And I was just thinking like, oh my gosh, Dad, like chill. I'm just trying to rent out another room. Like, I don't know about all that. But that was me shutting out the maybe one day. But he was telling me, maybe one day. And yeah, I mean, everything just kind of happens the way it's supposed to happen. I feel like that's been happening a lot lately in ways that I've seen different in my life, whether it be like meeting people or just the way events have played out and the growth of everything. But I shared this because I hear a lot of maybe one days and I just want people to go after their dreams. That's the whole point of this episode, is that I'm sitting here in my office looking at a Monstera with a leather chair that is like modern and a brick wall. It's so elegant, and over there, like tattoo shop, permanent jewelry, our front desk, our waiting area, all that, right? And then downstairs where we wax has like came to be. So cute, so gold, like, oh my god. And yeah, I'm getting sidetracked because I feel like I'm just going to be venting and talking anymore, but I haven't gotten a chance to sit for a little bit. And I'm thinking about how the maybe one day is like a so-so, because it's up to you to determine the maybe one day. It's up to you to put the effort towards that. If whatever it is that comes to your mind when I say that, it's up to you to put the effort towards making it happen and taking the risks, because it keeps you safe if you don't do anything towards X, Y, or Z and you're like, oh, well, I didn't get it because, oh, I don't know, I just didn't go for it, it's too hard, or you didn't set the time aside to do what you really wanted, or figure out where you can spare time to do so. I know this maybe harder in certain situations with like parenting and stuff like that, but there's so many different avenues of like resources like online to figure out how to start whatever it is you want to do. And then all it is first taking the steps and thinking and writing it down, figuring out logistics like, oh, well, if I were to do this, like I would have to leave my house at this time and I would need to like look into X, Y, and Z, because then you've already started and you're working towards the one day goal. You're already in it. And then you just keep going. You know how they say you're never going to be ready to have kids and you just have to like go for it if you want them sort of thing? I'm pretty sure I've heard that. Well, I don't have kids and I'm not telling you that. But what I am going to tell you is that you're never going to be ready to go after your goals if you keep pushing them off. I've had people tell me, oh, I've thought about becoming a waxer or an esthetician or like opening up my business with X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, oh, like, why don't you? And they're like, oh, I don't know. And I get it. It's freaking scary. It can be so scary to go for something that is so unfamiliar. But why not go for something new? You have to take the risks and be uncomfortable to grow, because the worst thing that can happen is you decide to change your mind after trying it out. You'll never be fully ready if you keep pushing it off, if you don't do research on it, or if you don't just do the first step in looking into the research on it, you know? That's really the first step, like whatever it is. Or if you know what it is, what that first step is, and you're just holding yourself back, you just got to take the jump and the leap of faith and have faith in yourself and give it a go. Because with the decision of trying, you are already in the momentum and in the motion of going towards your goal. Call it manifestation, call it hard work, call it just blessings. Acknowledge them, thank them, and keep going for what it is that you want. I feel like it has to do with all of those things. When you have a goal in mind and you have a timeline, or you have the idea, the picture, and you start going for it, or you just take that first start and looking into it, then you get more ideas, then you get more momentum. And yes, you can get tired, and it's not easy to go for things that you are unsure of, or in waters you're unaware or unsure of, aware of waters. I don't know. You know that analogy. I need to get better at those. But you know what I'm saying? Unfamiliar waters. That could be the very thing that is stopping you from the life you're living now, to the dream life you want, to the things you want, the goals you have, all the things, is you holding yourself back. So you need to go for it. Or if you are going for it and you're not seeing the progress you're wanting, take a deep breath, because it's coming. Another thing is that we can't rush time. I realized that when I had applied for some grants back in the beginning of the year to renovate, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get this. You know, really, really trying to feel like I had it. Well, I didn't get it. I was off by like one thing, and I was so close, especially for it being my first grant, and for the amount of 50 grand. That's like crazy. And I'm really proud of myself for even just doing it all. But I did wonder, you know, why didn't I get it? Okay, what are we going to do now? And I was trying to think of what I was going to be doing with the upstairs in the meantime. And then everything happened. But what would have happened if I did get the grant and I would have renovated up here? Things would have been so different. For the longest time, I was just so eager and ready to renovate. I was, I had been saving up, and it was the next thing. We needed the space. I was ready for it to just look more put together. And I was just so excited. But the truth is that you can't rush what's not meant to be yet. So just because things aren't happening as quickly as one may want them, because who wouldn't want everything you wanted in that time, But it's all about what it takes to get there and the little journey between it. And I know that sounds so cliche and bland, but it's actually true. It's like so exciting. Like, life would not be as exciting if you just kept getting everything you wanted, because then you would just keep wanting more and not appreciating what you have. But when you work hard towards things and you try and soak it up every bit you can, even the toughness, it just makes everything so much sweeter, just like how you can't rush fruit. You can't pick a peach off of a tree when it's not ready and expect it to be sweet. It's going to be bland or sour or something like that and just not be good. You have to wait for it to ripen. And I had mentioned about enjoying the ride, and I mean even the days where it just feels like heck, like just crazy, and you're just like, F this. But I don't mean it in the way of like business. I mean more so just the days where, like, if you keep dropping things, you spilt your coffee on yourself, you stepped in some dog poop or things like that, you're just like, oh my gosh, like those days that just like tumble, they suck. They do. But it also helps you appreciate the days that are really special because they're really awesome. Like, you got your favorite bevy and the person in front of you paid it forward, sort of thing. Like, okay, fun. You hit all green lights on your way to work. Your outfit's cute. Your makeup's good. Your lashes went on just the way you wanted them to. You got the cologne. You smell good. The perfume, the body mist, the hairspray, all the things, right? You're just feeling so good. The wind is like blowing in your hair. The sun is shining down, warming you up. And it's just a great day. You finish the day with a bomb-ass healthy dinner. Go for a walk. Like, it's those days that balance out the stepping in the dog poop, that spilling your coffee on yourself, because we need balance. We need both. So I want you guys to think about what it is that you've been telling yourself that maybe one day. What are the things that you want to do, but you're feeling just super scared or overwhelmed or just not ready? Just write them down. I didn't say start calling people and asking questions. I just want you to write them down. Nobody has to see it. Type it out. Pick one of those things on your list and start there. The one that you are most excited about. And then try and think of or type in Google how to get started in it. What's one way you can get closer in that direction to doing whatever it is. And just keep going. If you want to do more than one, then that's fine. But if you feel just like you dove into it and you want to keep looking up that same topic, keep going, because you're getting started and moving towards your goals, and you're closer to the one day than you were a couple minutes ago, a couple hours ago. You are past the start and moving towards the finish. I think I'm going to leave this here, and I'll pick back up on it in the next episode when we talk about business and how it is that this place came to be. Maybe I'll see if Tori wants to do a video or something, because I feel like I should probably put like about the business or something, like a video. But yeah, so much magic is going on over here, guys. Week 1 with upstairs being open to our clients and guests has been amazing. It was pretty smooth, to be honest, like, knock on wood, but the first week's already passed. It was awesome. Like, bumps in the road just with work, like, who wouldn't have some, but like realistically, like, this was so chill, and I'm so thankful for that. And I just keep saying it's up from here. Like, we're all finding the groove together. And it's just been fun. And it's been a really fun month. It's been a really fun summer. Busy summer, but fun. And, yeah, I've been really excited about it. But I must get going. I am sorry that this is incredibly short. I couldn't bear not recording anything because it's been a little bit. But I definitely need time to go sit and relax before the week gets started. And it's going to be September soon enough. And it's been 1 year since we've started a Magic U. And everything is just going full speed. And we have our birthday coming up for the 4th Prickly Pear birthday, and a gala and a flash event for tattoos. Like, it's just crazy. So with all of that, and now having a working team of 6, not just like inbound, not incoming, but inbound, and more to come. But with all of that happening, I need more me time, or try to here and there wherever I can. But yes, I will catch back up with you guys in the next one. Follow us on Prickly Pear Studio on Instagram. Follow my personal page, Ulisa_C. Follow us at AMagicU on Instagram. And yeah, I'm so excited for what's to come and for the maybe one days to be sooner than we're all expecting. And I hope that for everyone. Okay, I love you guys.